Oh, never mind. I don't know if I want to keep streaming. It wasn't broadcasting a minute ago. Alright, I'm gonna go get the other area. Might only be playing for like 30 minutes tonight because the YouTube error really fucked me up. Not that way. Keep forgetting I can't call my horse in the city. Amazing though how big this place was. So I'm not sure if I got everything. Eh, doesn't matter. Time to move on to the next area. Oh, fuck you too. Might be going to jail. Who knows? Don't really care. Couldn't finish a tweet, so it ended with, if I catch a biosplitter, blah, 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 in the town again, you're all dead. It was supposed to basically mean dead to me, but I really don't care. For a few reasons. My town has just got one of those self-justified acid BDS biosplitters in it. They literally got a fucking slave system in this town. It's disgusting. They got an entire network of people on Don't Snitch. It's gross. They're all pissed off because I trapped their stupid acid BDS frame job shit in a fucking Nirvana chaos death friggin' absolute consciousness trap, so they can't deny it or get out of it. They're just jammed up. Oh, come on. I'm being too careful. Whoa! Oh, man. Okay, no. Not gonna let me hit ya. Goodbye. So, for some reason, this town has this huge like, we have a stupid retard ghetto. It's a mix of Latin criminal bioterrorists and white pagan bioterrorists. It's like a multicultural shit pit of pagan bioterrorists. But I guess, like, the way the community rested above the poor district is disgusting. I mean, they should all burn in hell for the way they set it up. So, I just did the simple exposure and science thing, and now all these frame slavers and sex offenders and shit can't get away with shit without being visible. So they all threw a big tantrum. Yeah, don't ruin acid BDS slavers' lives. They'll throw a tantrum and ruin yours. Isn't that beautiful to know about America? It's almost as bad as catching friggin' pseudopsychology or Scientology using Islam's jihad bio-collapse key to friggin' all-ball, like they know what they're doing. Idiots. Plus, 4th of July coming up, so you know the bioterrorists and their little third-party death framers are all probably trying to kick up a media story at this point. I mean, literally, death scripters practically feed the news nowadays. It's disgusting. Mass shooting? Yeah, check out for a third party. Suicide? Yeah, check out for a third party. Politically motivated or race motivated shootings? Check for a third party. Damn, annoying shits, huh? I've tried to explain that to people forever. The whole reason most people don't want acid BDS exposed is they're either sexual predators, get off on frame torture, or they like the idea that they could just run over lives and frame tool them for their own designs. All these people have one thing in common. No matter what they tell themselves or others, they're scumbags. That's always horrible to know, like, all these people who suffer in mass shootings, school shootings, and suicides. 1, Big Pharma made it happen. 2, pseudopsychology facilitated it by getting your child lost in an idea or a person lost in an idea instead of facing reality. And basically all it comes down to is third parties, like, eventually figure out the truth to it all and start frame cheating. It's disgusting. It means the shooter, the victim, and the media are actually all victims. So I keep telling Americans too, is like, where did all the frame serial killers go? They just vanished. Oh, they didn't vanish. They're still there. They just have a new angle. Where the fuck is he? Wow, like a damn blender. I forgot you do that. Okay. Oh. Ah. Oh, god damn! Yeah, you ain't blowing up, buddy. Yeah. It's the problem with society nowadays. Everybody thinks they can dictate who's successful and who's not. Life don't work that way. Death Head frame scripters work that way. Life doesn't. Hmm. It was a waste of time to charge your sword up, buddy. Can't use the goddamn horse on this bridge? That's weird. Probably going to do the underground area after I unlock the next area. Some of these graces never make sense to me. So I've been making acid BDS biosplitter lives impossible for ages. It's like friggin' since I was a kid I've made their lives a nightmare. I mean, I remember space-time frame grabbers and squeezers on drugs when I was a kid, for Christ's sakes. Remembering how lame those assholes were. They literally tried to space-time frame power grab. They must have been so fucking high on drugs it was retarded. Can you imagine being so dumb on drugs that you actually think you can grab all space-time to control people? Oh my god, not even fair. I forgot to rest. Laugh if he fell off the ledge. You guys have your psycho party. I'm good. Needed you. Needed you. What am I back up to? 5? Hello. Goodbye.
Think not of the kindling. I shall see to that. All I ask of you is to make the journey to the snowy mountaintops of the giants, far above the clouds. I know I'm asking you to commit a cardinal sin, but it must be done to reach the path beyond. And that is the path I wish to travel. What is your mind?
Your turn back ahead, and the way forth. Hear me. Doing so, who would dare? Most certainly.
Forbidden, my kind of thing. I'm gonna skip this. Get the first map and then hit the underground spot. The first map is right here. Pretty much the last of the maps. The only other map is over here and over here. Also, my last hit job is right here. This map's going to be easy to get. Once you find the crazy lady, you get access to this area. But time to go do this. This is the right one, right? Yeah. Coffin's that way. Make sure I'm in the right underground city. Yeah, damage output makes sense. Oh, there we go. I'm fairly confident I needed that. Okay, screw all you guys. You're like severely cramping my style. These are ghost flowers, right? Hell yeah. A human bone shard. That's what I always wanted. Thank you. Oh shit! Wasn't sure if that was a waterfall. Definitely was. Oh sweet, I get to keep my shit. Alright, you guys, I'm just straight skipping. I hate you enemies. You're annoying as fuck. I'll take this. Alright. Alright, ants ain't gonna be much of a problem. The only problem with a Dark Souls style game is the second you get through your first run, just about every creature loses their fear factor. You got a rotten butt, buddy. Oh, fuck this guy. I hate this guy. I remember when I first encountered that son of a bitch. He was not friendly. T-posing! Nah, buddy. You stay there. I don't know what you were planning on doing, but you can go f your fist. Oh shit, no, I know where this is. Yeah, I'm good on around here. Funny, a friggin' ghost flower. And we enter the third eternal city. This place is fairly easy. You done? Take it your ant ride didn't quite work out there, buddy. You know the other sad part about acid BDS exposure? It's like talking to a wall in America sometimes. One, all the wealthy know what it is. All Hollywood knows what it is. And all of international knows what it is. So the country is basically a giant embarrassment of abusing that. It's always just town after town of assholes that are all shocked somebody comes up with a way to punish them. It was like, I don't know, maybe heaven didn't approve of all that frame abuse, but y'all did in your own heads? Usually a dead giveaway. Oh, that's gonna blow up. Like literally, my town's so pathetic, they skulk around acid BDS frame exposure points and literally set up ways to get rid of them. I mean, we even have a statewide guy who does that. Like, that's how bad this area is with that. how far behind in reality they are in frame count. That's just embarrassing. It's like, what does your town do with acid BDS? Oh, they like to slave and sex offend them, apparently, and justify it. They're all brilliant. So I'm fairly confident that means they fell for the zero well, which makes them extra stupid. Oh wow, that don't work. Wow, incantations suck. I mean, not incantations. Friggin' sorceries. Either I just got the wrong shit on at this point. I'm gonna have to look it up. It's like, do you know how embarrassing that is, though? This is like Scientology solved acid BDS, the bioterrorism mechanics to it, and the substance frames that are generally around it. Then we literally have to tolerate the fallout of that shit while we have to watch our own fucking societies stumble over their own fucking cocks, acting like they know better. I know it's a vulgar word, but it's the truth. I mean, and it's not just men that abuse it. Females try and use it for frame jobs, and then we all have to sit there and tolerate, like, oh, you're a victim, really? You didn't just acid BDS biosplit that guy and make yourself look like a victim and expect us to all fall for it and then try and get rid of them when you got caught red-handed? Wouldn't possibly be that, would it? And like, oh my god, female go cuckoo. It wouldn't be the fact that if the police ever found out you were committing a federal crime against a physical disability and used the police to do so, that you could be arrested for at least 10 to 20 years. Would have nothing to do with that, right? Oh. What the hell? Put that bullshit down. It was like, it would have nothing to do with the FBI finding out that there's an acid BDS slave system in your ghetto and you don't do shit about it and you all get your rocks off on it. That you are, basically the town could be seized on so many crimes, it's not even funny. It doesn't have nothing to do with that, right? That's the type of town I live in. That's what I get for exposing acid BDS. A life of sadistic torture, hate, spite, and agony. They really like to make people feel miserable about doing the right thing. But the funny part about that is, ever since this whole matter was exposed, whew, you're a fast one. It's been town after town caught up in the same routines. Alright, You're a lot more dangerous than I thought. Okay, you gonna be a total dick about this? Yeah, he's gonna be a dick about this. Hachi, son of a bitch. Basically, my town's ran by a paranoid schizophrenic who is desperate to get rid of acid BDS exposure. So I basically, like, fucking locked it in to make his life miserable. So he locked in, like, ruin of it to make my life miserable. It's actually a sad truth. It's like basically a total batshit frame sociopath stuck exposed torturing me because I made its life a living hell in frame slaving others. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely to know how pathetic acid BDS abusers got? I had more maneuverability there. And it is too, it's sad. Every state and town, same results. It's a nest of frickin' acid BDS frame abusers, and they started figuring out how bad it was countrywide. I mean, hell, look at friggin' all these DNC mentally ill movements. Antifa, mentally ill rebellion. What is it? Cancel culture, mentally ill rebellion, and basically self-justified frame deletion in that. See, Antifa just attacks. Cancel culture tries to erase it. Then PC, mentally ill one consciousness. I mean, look at all these groups. Woke culture, mentally ill Asian philosophy. Or Asian and or native or ethnic philosophy. Mentally ill, though. All these groups are mentally ill. And were used by an entire political system that depends on big pharma, mental illness, and pseudopsychology for frame manipulation. All you have to do is put two and two together. I mean, where's this big acid BDS frame abuser hiding at? I don't know. Look at the DNC, Scientology, Hollywood, and their shitty batch of corrupted feds. Oh, one of those shit that... Wow, I've never seen that attack! That was the first. Basically, I've just never seen a country so far in denial of its criminal frame abuse that... I mean, it's like America thinks they're the only ones with an LSD or an acid study. No, we're the only country that had their head researcher killed, and then handed it off to a cult. Anyone shocked by that level of stupidity? You mimics. Yes, you are, to some extent. My magic, though. You're lucky. Now you're unlucky. Oh, shit. You guys just... Alright. What?! This guy's literally guarded by... Like, literally! You have one hit left and you're guarded by everything! Screw you and your shield, buddy. Oh my god. I'm trying to have a casual play. Don't make it hard. Where is it? Where's the big surprise? I mean, the only thing I feel bad for the blind that wasted all their money in Scientology. I mean, if you can't tell a religion is damned in responsibility, you shouldn't be trying to run a religion. I've seen enough of the investigations and checked enough of their frame manipulation tactics to know what they're about. You know, in some cases, we basically proved some of these towns have just turned into frame serial killer big babies that can't live without frame acid BDS abuse. Like, even sadder. How pathetic can you get to actually call yourself an American and be proud, knowing knowing internationally wealthy and even Hollywood know how stupid you look. Like, did they all just go cuckoo for acid BDS abuse? Try and cover it up? Because they realized it was a federal crime, making their situations worse? You know, that eventually just turns into a giant frame serial killer mesh that doesn't let any kid learn reality for the life of them. You're gonna have a town be proud of that. That's pathetic. Those people don't even deserve to live. Seeing how they justified taking entire lives away. All for a death frame script that sucks. And, you know, I'd openly protest it more, but one, you're just going to find a bunch of miserable prostitutes pissed off you're fighting it while they're basically they're drug babies stuck submitting to it because they didn't get no choice in life. Wait, did I go this way? Yes, I did. And try and be a good man and do the job required on your end. Oh, God forbid. I mean, half of the mess just, as it gets worse and worse over time, they just look for keys after keys to escape, to get out of it. Not a care in the world, just survive being charged. Eventually, you have to deal with towns like that basically doing stupid shit like, hey, let's make sure we take over the police stations and political positions and everybody will be just stuck in it. I'm like, oh, great. We get that type of takeover. See how quick Latin gangs let those fucking officers and shit live. Because trust me, they're more fed up with it than me. And you want to know why the Latins fed up with it? One, lucid dreaming comes down to creation. The entire afterlife is comprised of a lucid dream handle. If I'm right in this theory. So natives have lucid dreaming. Latins and natives have been working with lucid dreaming the entire time. They never achieved like the finish, but when Americans showed up, they basically ruined that finish. So they basically left these poor tribes trapped in lucid dream handles, on the cusp of understanding greater consciousness, stuck in their little one consciousness whitewashed nightmare. So, they know all about hallucinogenic birth defects tribally. They know all about that. They know all about how the white man cheats it, and how sadistic the white man gets in their asinine behavior. And that's why they're fed up with it more than me. So when a white guy actually does what he's supposed to do, and actually says, okay, I'll do the job, that's what heaven needs, that's what the whole integration problem is, I'll do that job. And then white people start killing their own. Then it's pretty much exposed that the problem with white people is they just collapse on the truth and steal from it. I mean, I'm sure that truth goes far deeper, but they literally just kill themselves. Like, how sucky of a freaking fate could white people have? Suicidal? Homicidal? Suicidal to the truth, homicidal to the truth? And basically, you catch them in between there, like their pagans are the worst. But all of them are men in their own perception. All of them are women in their own perception. All of them are tough guys in their own perception. Key word, their own perception. Seen enough in my childhood to know what death is, what a scumbag is, what an idiot is, what a sociopath is. I don't need some suburban flake who got a boo-boo trying to tell me what's what. I mean, imagine how I feel. I achieved absolute consciousness and got skinned alive for it. Because everybody said, no, no acid BDS exposure. Get rid of all the evidence. It's like, really? You know what my response was? How I actually cope with it? It's like, I'll try my best to help. But keep in mind, in the natural order of things, in the moment of all creation, I'm just going to be sitting there watching my people kill themselves. This is the same thing rich people do. They watch society kill themselves. This is what politicians who learn the truth do. They watch their citizens kill themselves. This is what Hollywood does. Hell, the problem with Hollywood is Scientology temptation. And hey, you can do this. Don't do it. Don't follow those idiots. It's a trap. A self-damning trap. Alright, I got somber smithing stones for days. I'm going to go back there. It's going to say, nope, you needed 8. Like, you serious? It's just really sad. It's like, what do I do about my society? And then you realize it's like, it's not about it's hopeless. It's about you have to make sure they're damned with their choice. And I mean, I hate to like sound like an asshole, but oh yeah, those ants aren't even worth fighting. There's nothing over there, right? You know, that's the type of guy I am about that. If you're all going to be acid BDS, self-justified frame skinners, or this or that, then I'm a pretty big on FU type of guy. Like, who the hell are you to bio flatline acid BDS, then try and judge their life like you know better, when you can't even see a soul for what it is? I'm supposed to respect that retarded ass shit? Like, imagine how creation feels. It's like you got all these Christians and cops. God and Jesus are like two spirits. So they're like two spirit pump chunks. But God forbid you surpass these guys. You have the ability to change people's minds. Oh, hell no. Then you're an enemy of the faith. You're an enemy of this or that. It's like, are you serious,
oh,
man?
Shadow, thou art the last. Tell the two fingers that Roy the Witch cometh to rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
Come on. I remember you. Ooh, you're not gonna play friendly, are you?
My thanks. 'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blythe and E.G. I love them.
Alright, I needed that. That's the whole problem, too. All these towns and states that have accumulated all these self-justified frame abusers, they haven't seen the espionage or bioterrorism behind them. They depend on their frame abuse to facilitate. That's the saddest part about it all. By being an acid BDS frame abuser, you facilitate terrorism, espionage, and infiltration into your country, and it's as simple as an art of war strategy. Make your opponent confident. Defeat them from the inside. I mean, it's no different than all that friggin' poison art shit that they spread out through countries. They just try and get rid of people from the inside. I mean, America's so weak and self-crippled now, I'm actually concerned for its future. It's not that difficult to take this country over in some sadistic way at this point, which is scary to think about. Ooh. The last map for over here. I can get the map for that. I just gotta go use that item to teleport there. I don't think I'm going to do the Lake of Rot tonight. In fact, I've reached my hour limit, so... Lake of Rot, not my favorite place. I will grab this item, though. Oh, hell yeah. Somber Smithing Stone 8, just in case. Am I still getting good pulls out of Dex 3? I don't know. I'm probably going to invest 50 in Dex. I could go to the 60-point hard cap, but... Are you serious? I don't know. Just in case I get arrested tomorrow. At least I have this stream and explanation of how stupid it all is. It'd be the third time I got arrested for a biosplitter frame job on acid BDS exposure. The first 2 times was just so stupid.
Greetings, you here for spirit? Greetings, you here for spirit?
Yes, I am. Mr. Mimic wants to be finished. There we go. Did I get, what's his name? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Banished Knight Oleg. This guy's a beast. And I forgot how expensive spirit tuning is. That was 50,000 that quick.
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your arm.
Oh, that is beautiful. I got that all the way up to +9. It's got 1 level to go. What the hell with Smithing Stone 7? Jesus fucking Christ. I've just been really fed up and stressed out with this project, though. So many people got brainwashed on it, and there's just such an accumulation of assholes on it. I mean, that's why I created a Dream Self Guard. It's literally made up of mastery of one consciousness, so it's damn near invincible. Problem is, it's a pure evil shield, so it's just a bunch of evil idiots running off of something they can't beat. Alright, that's good enough, though. I'm done bitching. I either finish or play again tomorrow, or I'm in jail. Either or, I don't care. Like I said, it'd just be the third time I got arrested on a biosplitter for acid BDS exposure. I just call them all pathetic, and they go, all day long, because they're crybabies. And they get pissed off when their frame bomb doesn't ruin my life and I don't break. And then they go about it all over again, like, well, if you don't break, we'll keep going. That's how pathetic it's gotten. Anyways, goodbye. Now y'all know why I play video games and don't interact with stupid people.